2-0 pitch. Olson drives one deep down the right field line. That is out of here. Over the boardwalk and off onto the backfields. And it's now 1-0 Braves on the homer by Olson. That is Matt's 5th home run of the spring.
That's why he's on this team.
That swung on and hit well deep down the right field line, fair or foul, and it is a fair ball home run for Jake Fraley. So a run on the board here in the 6th as the Rays take a 1-0 lead.
3-1 leverage pitch, 104.8 miles an hour off the bat.
Wasn't fair by much, that's for sure, but wraps around the pole down there.
Well, 3-1, he certainly got a pitch to hit.
Moore can play a lot of positions. He seems like he's been good in the clubhouse, that guys like him, and
Oops.
Yeah, well, Ben Williamson liked that pitch from Jose Alvarado and sends that one out to right field and over the wall onto the berm. So that's a solo home run for Williamson, his 3rd of the spring, and it makes it 5-0 now, Rays.
3-2 pitch, the Trevor Larnach fly ball right field. Abreu can only watch that one as it leaves the yard. A home run for Larnach, leading off the 4th inning, tying the game at 2.
They can break a ball, little curveball there from Oviedo. Larnach didn't miss it. That's what we're talking about too. That curveball slider, he's been good here, just throwing strikes. They tend to blend. The curveball will be about in that 78. That's what that one was there. He wants probably a little bit more top to bottom shape on that to lefties.
Leody Taveras now getting an at-bat, former Ranger. This one's crushed to right. James Wood turns over his shoulder and can only watch it. Leody Taveras, 2-run shot into the Nationals bullpen. And we have our first runs this afternoon. It's 2-0 Baltimore.
Well, slight carry out to right, not even that carry out to right field. He smoked that ball. 2-0 count. Trying to go up and away with that, right and fastball, and leaves it middle of the plate. And he just hammers it.
You know, ABS.
This one driven up to center field and gone. So Wilyer Abreu hits his 1st of the spring in a Red Sox uniform. And the Sox get on the board and cut the lead to 3.
I was looking for the backflip.
Not quite the emotion in the second to last spring training game with the Red Sox.
Mona can do the same thing. He can pinch run. Oh, that ball is going. I told him he was going to hit a ball. I told him.
You got the call. Take it, AC.
He's ignoring me now. See? Shoot. So it's just one of those that.
Going to save opportunity. Close is one of the toughest positions in spring training. You come in, there's no intensity.
Penuelos drives this one a long way up and over everything for a 2-run homer in the 8th. The Twins take the lead again.
And there, 95. Look at all that one. This is just a fastball, middle again at 95 miles an hour, and hit this thing a long way.
3 runs, 4 hits for the Braves, 1 run, 3 hits, and an error for the Pirates. Clevenger took over in the 4th inning. 3-2, and he crushes one to deep right. That's got legs, and that takes off and jumps out of here. Mike Yastrzemski with a home run. The Braves now leading 4-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Yastrzemski started up the spring on a power surge. 1-2. Olson drives one way up in the air to deep right center field. Back it flies at the wall, and that's out of here. Matt's 2nd home run today and his 6th of the spring. And the Braves hit back-to-back home runs in the 6th inning as Yastrzemski and Olson both take the pitcher Clevenger deep out of the yard. Eli White with a .400 average this spring. 2-0 pitch, and he gets into one to deep left. Reynolds going to go back. He's at the wall, and he's out of room. It's a homer by Eli White. And the Braves with a couple of homers early versus Carson Fulmer, and a 2-0 lead here over the Pirates.
The 3-0 and a high fly ball deep right field. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's gone. It hugged the line and left the yard. Michael Busch gives the Cubs the lead. A 2-run job straight down the right field line. 3-1 Cubs over the Yankees here in the third. Busch got a hanging slider and he clicked on it. 392 feet. The next pitch. High fly ball, deep left field. Forget about it. Cubs go back to back. First Busch, now Bregman. It's 4-1 Cubs here in the third. Bregman's third of the spring, his second in as many days. That was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball right at the top of the zone, and Bregman turned on it. The pitch. Breaking ball cracked in the air, deep left, racing back Bellinger at the track, looks up, it's gone! Third home run of the inning for the Cubs. This one a 3-run job by Matt Shaw. And the Cubs have broken it open. A 7-1 lead over the Yankees here in the third. And when you can hit like that, Ted, it's the reason the Cubs have been playing Shaw all around the diamond, because they just want to find a way to get that bat in the lineup more.
That adds so much more at bats and adds the flexibility to make sure they're still getting the time they need at AAA.
Next pitch, that's hit down the left field line. The left fielder Ledbetter on the run. This one is going, and it is gone. It just clears the wall down the left field line. It's a 2-run home run for Alec Burleson, and the St. Louis Cardinals take the early lead. It's 2-0 here in the first inning.
Well, the offseason sure did not cool down Alec Burleson. A fantastic spring, a homer, and 6 runs batted in.
Good swing by Nimmo. Deep out to right, and that is gone. Just a rifle shot down the line. A 2-run shot by Nimmo. And the Rangers draw first blood tonight.
Hanging changeup. It was on the outer part of the plate. Nimmo reaches out and gets it, just hooks it down the line, about 4 or 5 rows deep.
3-2 pitch is lifted out towards left field, chasing back and in towards the corner. It's gone. Brian Torres deposits it over the left field wall, and we are all tied up at 2 as the Springfield Cardinals get to the parent club here.
And how about that for a bit of an anomaly here? Both of the home runs went in the same area, and both 2-run homers, and we are deadlocked.
Cardinals versus the Cardinals here. As Page lifts one out to deep left field. That one's backing up and gone.
Same pace.
How about 3 home runs in the exact same spot tonight? It puts something in the water. Trey Page puts St. Louis back on top. It's now 3-2.
That is uncanny, to say the very least. They're all the home run. This is the third one, and as Steve just mentioned, lands on the berm in virtually the same spot as the previous 2.
DeLauder slams it. Boy, that sounded good. Alec Thomas up against the wall, and it's gone. And this is why everybody says this young kid is going to be a good one. Chase DeLauder puts Cleveland on the board.
All you had to do was hear that one.
Yeah.
Man, was that solid contact.
448 feet. Ooh. Left the bat at 109, his second of the spring. And that one sounds like a home run as well. And the Guardians here at Chase go back to back. Made that same sound as DeLauder made. First 2 home runs given up this spring by Merrill Kelly. It's his 3rd start. That one went 394.
Shouldn't be too surprising that the Guardians are homering. They've hit 42 bombs, and this is their 30th game. Down here in Arizona, another pitch up, belt high over the heart of the plate.
Ooh. 0-2 on Salvador Perez. Pitch, swing, and a line drive deep center field. Way back, and that ball is gone. It's a home run. A home run for Salvador Perez into the Texas bullpen. And the Royals are on the board. They're down 2-1.
That was an opposite field line drive that just kept going and going. 416 feet right into the Ranger bullpen, but that did not get very high off the ground. 3rd home run this spring for Salvi.
Well, this is Troy Johnston pinch hitting for Mickey Moniak. Oh, this good deep right field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. Well up on the berm. 2-run game-tying home run in the 3rd for Troy Johnston, the former Marlin.
An 0-2 dagger right there coming out of the ditch. Gets the curveball from Jack as well. 777's 77.7 miles an hour, and he spun it around at 105.6. And it was loud.
Here's the pitch that's swung on, hit high, deep, right field. This is going to go. It's gone. Randy Arozarena smashes a solo home run, and the Mariners lead 2-0. An opposite field blast.
And he knew it. Coming out of the batter's box, he had a chance to enjoy it down the right field side. You're right, going the other way. So for Randy Arozarena, his second home run of the spring, going the other way.
He's had a great camp. I really think it's not so much even just the production numbers. It's really the quality of his at-bats has been outstanding.
This ball's tagged to deep center field. And it is going to sail out. That's his 5th home run. That's to the big part of the park. It gives the Rockies a 3-2 lead. And for T.J. Rumfield, the homers have been great. The defense has been solid.
Here's Spencer Jones. Been waiting to see this.
Yeah.
Boy, he really leans over that plate and then loads up. And here's a drive deep to right. Off the bat of Jones. Say goodbye into the bullpen. Spencer Jones leaning all over one to make it 15-3. Cubs over the Yankees. And it's fun to watch him turn it loose.
It really is, and we didn't see a lot of him this spring training. And boy, he's got some power. He hardly swung at that.
Teoscar Hernandez lets another one fly. Said it last night, we'll say it again. Just get us to Thursday in opening day for Teo.
You know, we were talking earlier. Teo coming to camp in the best shape of his life. Continues to prove it.
Top of the 9th, here's Spencer Jones at the dish, and he swings and drives one in deep left field. Going back to left field and running out of room, looking up, and that's gone way up on the berm. Spencer Jones, 2 for 2, both home runs. One to right, one to left. Wow, 15-5 Cubs here in the 9th.
Well, he'll get to the Yankees at some point. Boy, will he be popular. Wow, keep doing that.
Made a pitch away from him.
And yes, but he's got such strength.
Now Rojas hits one hard to left field. It is gone. Second home run of the inning for the Dodgers. And they have cut the deficit in half.
This pitch, a cutter, just hangs up there, and Mickey absolutely destroys this thing.
Some more right-on-right slug for Mickey Rowe.
He can fill up the zone. Boyd DeLauder looks every bit the future star tonight. He's homered twice. Chase DeLauder. They're excited about this kid in Cleveland, and why not? If he can be healthy, he's a difference maker.
Well, DeLauder, I think his first home run was louder than that one, but both of them struck extremely well. That is a danger zone against any left-handed hitter, down and in. And boy, he got the barrel on that one.
Now Sanabria, left-handed batter. Hits one hard in the air, deep to right center field. This one is way back and gone, a grand slam. First hit of the inning is a big one. And the Padres go full salami against the Mariners, and now they lead it 8-3.
It almost feels fitting that it's Romeo Sanabria, a bullet out to right. Feel like he had the first homer of spring. He may as well have the last one.
The 2026 Major League season, the only game. There's a swing and a high fly ball. Deep into left field, way back there. Adios, Pelota! Willie Adames with a home run to left field to the right of the 354 marker toward left center. 5-2 Giants. Los Sultanes putting 2 runs on the board, and he immediately answers with his second home run this spring.
Whenever he scheduled this kid to do some work at first. High drive to left. Forget about it. Out of here. Wow. I mean, it's not that often where you hit an opposite field home run and you know it's gone when you hit it. And he did.
Well, the one he hit out last night was 106 miles an hour out to left field. But this is why people are excited about this kid. He makes that look easy.
Great to have all this information and all this knowledge when you go to the plate, but you don't want to be thinking about that when you're at the plate. There's a high drive in a deep left field. Down the line, way back there. It hits the top of the wall and bounces back onto the field, but it is ruled a home run by the third base umpire, Ty Krause. It's a 2-run homer for Tyler Fitzgerald, and that makes it 10-2 Giants.